Hi, how's it going? I'm Cael. I'm a Regnum Christi missionary. My experience with Mercy Missions has always been a positive. I mean, I love going out on the streets and working with people, and it's so fulfilling, just the work that we do there. So one Mercy Missions, it was about in March, I believe. I was out in the streets, I look over and I see this guy on the curb of the street, and he's sitting there crying. And I was like, oh, okay, I think I gotta go talk to this guy. I just, felt that God wanted me to go talk to this guy, even if it was gonna be awkward. So I walk up to him, and I'm like, hey man, how's it going? Are you doing okay? And he's like, I don't think I'm doing okay. I just had a pretty rough night last night. And I was like, oh man, okay. Well, what happened, dude? And he's like, well, I got jumped last night, and everything I own got taken from me. In those situations, I was like, what do I say, right? So I really just started praying with him, and just started kind of talking to him, and just telling him that God's got you, and he's got to figure it out. And so he also needed me to figure out how to get someplace, so I pulled it up on my phone, directions, sent him that way. Then about 2 months go by. We had a few Mercy Missions in between, and it's Holy Week missions, which is the big one. We're there for about 3 days, and I was on the street, whole different park, different side of the city, and I was sitting there talking to this guy, and then all of a sudden I just feel this tap on my shoulder, and I'm like, turn around, and it's Kurt, and he has the biggest smile on his face ever, and he's like, do you remember me? Do you remember? I'm Kurt, you helped me out a few months ago? And I'm like, yeah, I remember you. I was like, Kurt, no way, what's up, man? And he's just like, you won't believe it, man, I got my birth certificate, I got my ID, and I'm getting a job right now. I'm still trying to find an apartment. And I was like, no way. How awesome is that God let me see the fruits of the work that we're doing, that we get to go out here and do these things, and normally you just see that one side where you just talk to somebody, you don't think you're doing much, but God is actually working through us all, and it's so awesome that he let me see Kurt again and see how well he was doing. So I still pray for Kurt, and I hope he prays for me, and I hope I get to see him again.